things were starting to get off the rails there in terms of pacing, but that evaporated quickly. I knew it was time. What's up? Stocks through the roof. Shit, Kaju time. Hope everyone is well. Hope you guys are good. I know I don't usually do Kubera on today. I was supposed to do the tier list for Tower God, but I don't feel like it. I want to read Kubera, so we're reading Kubera. And who gonna stop me? Who gonna tell me no? That's what I thought. So let's get it. Did I record last week off stream? There's one week I recorded off stream, but let me just pull up the chat here. And we will hop into it after I grab some agua. Water. All right, hell yeah. Okay, so hop into it. It better not be Kaiju time. It better not be. All right, Glam. We still never got a chance to talk about the Olympics or anything. Eh? Like, my bad, because I know it's really my fault. It's not yours. I've been around. It's not you. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I did it. All right. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Please like the video, subscribe. Let's hop into this Kubera, man. I'm excited. We see. Oh, that's what it was. It was the kid that we saw that was talking to Lee's in the mental world thing with the Raw Tower was Vayu's betrothed, bro. Dog. How does she do it? How does she do it? Why is Curry gone the GOAT? Yeah. Why she the GOAT? This is true. I get to revel in not being at fault during a 1 30-second minute ad Raw. Also, I did read One Piece. I laughed. I'm not gonna talk about it because I have someone who might be watching. I don't want to spoil her, but oh boy. All right, let's get into it. I can't leave anyway, so please don't worry about me. Hurry up and go, or you're really going to be stuck here. I can read. Lee's makes the face. Thank you. And she's taking Shangunta. Wait. Spell her name again so I don't say it wrong. What do I always say? Is it Shakuntala? I know I always say it wrong and you guys always correct me. But it's time for us to go. Shakuntala. Alright. Traitor. Oh no, actually hold on. Traitor! You have to do it like Star Wars. Traitor! We both got our rags on today, twinning. And the glam in the building. So you are different from us in the end. You share our pain and our memories, but after all this time united, you still don't understand us. Yo, tranquilo. Chill. I'm an individual in the hive mind. Let me rock. Okay, last thing I heard was you saying that's on you. Oh, I was just saying that we needed to talk about the Olympics and Kubera and all kinds of stuff. Even Sun Wukong, if we don't get to play yet and stuff. But I said it's not your fault, it's my fault. I haven't been around. Cast Twitch took me away from the stream. Yeah. I need that money though. Okay, you still don't understand us. You still don't follow us. You still are not united with us. Do you still believe that the wind will save you? By you. Tomorrow's good. Tomorrow's good, bro. Water. Beto. Do you still believe the wind will save you? Yes, Vayu, please do it. Are you pretending that you alone are special, walling us off as a chosen betrothed? Wow. My English has been failing me for like the last 3 weeks. Take 2. As a chosen betrothed, you never experienced the fear of annihilation in all of your lives. Then you were betrayed by the God you trusted. and you've been trapped here until this day. Isn't it time for you to come to your senses? Many of the other betrothed have joined us. But what have you been doing all this time? My God, Beats by Dre. You be having the beats on. Do you still think the wind will even notice? You went out there with high hopes, but those were mercilessly crushed. It was really a waste of this rare opportunity to send you out as a representative. We actually sent you out so you would be crushed and come to your senses. But in the end, even that didn't happen. Giggle, giggle, giggle. They laughing? Y'all laughing? You think this is a joke? You think I play about love, bro? They better win in the end. You know Kurigama is elite when she raises a nameless character stocks. That's what I'm saying. Because it's Vayu's betrothed. She is not. We do not know her name yet. This is a different level of penmanship, bro. Ichiro Oda, come outside, huh? Stupid thing. Stupid pitiful thing. Stupid pitiful revolting thing. Decide. If you continue to interfere here, we will exclude you from us completely. You are trapped and cannot escape anyways. If you are abandoned even by us, we're gonna say that I'm be truly alone. Some bullshit. I'm gonna be alone. Me. Sorry, wait a second. I'm just making this a little bigger. I'm calling her VB for short. I like that. VB. That's a good name. I like that. Abandoned by us, you will be forever alone. I'll be chilling though. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lonely warrior. I'll be chilling forever. ... That's fine. I've been all alone until now anyways. Oh shit. Okay, I see some swirling. Something is swirling. One Last God Kubera, story and art by Kurigama. Season 3, episode 336, N20 20 Blood Clot 2. Wait, please wait. As I thought, I can't do it. I can't just leave like this. Are you concerned about her? I am too, but she said she belongs to a race that was defeated a long time ago, and that she can't leave from here. She is different from you. Someone captured by the Taraka clan. Bitch out here using her husband's powers. Wild. Wind. God me. Can you... Well, actually, no, that's not Zaldin. That's Sayx. Can you feel it? The moon's power. Be gone! Move aside! That shit was... Kingdom Hearts used to be robbed. Japan used to be a country. They used to be a nation. They lost all their sauce. I don't know what happened. Huh? What's hacked? I am too, but she said she belongs to a different race a long time ago. She can't leave the Rocket Clan. Here, the right choice is to hurry and escape so her decision won't be in vain. There are still surviving Ganhavras, so they haven't become losers yet. There are also survivors amongst the Garudas. The betrothed is got it like that? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What the fuck you thought this was? Hell yeah. The first one in the stream. Yeah. Man. Craig on the go, bro. There are also from Garudas. You're worried about that Garuda. You are worried about that Garuda, not her. Don't worry. I don't intend to ask you to save her. I just can't leave her behind. I can't turn a blind eye to the deep resentment she fosters towards my father. But he sucks. He's the worst. He stinks. I want to drown him like the Ace Vane skit. When he captured Aquaman, I'm about to drown him. I know he's a fish. I know he got that water. But I'm going to drown him. Shakuntala, a real one, bro. She A1 after this chapter. Ugh. Throw away the entire clan. I don't want to see him. Meh. She fought for my father. But Urvasi is out there looking for you. If you turn back here, he's going to be devastated. Thank goodness. So he managed to escape safely. Yes. So you should also, if we're talking about the feelings of those searching for me, my father is probably even more desperate. Turning back here also means turning back on my father. Dot dot dot. Just tell him that I am enduring well, please. I'm still enduring well, please. They've probably lost hope, so just knowing that I'm holding on like this will be a huge comfort. So defeatist. Let's go. Hit her with the. You need to see this. You know what? You need to hit. You need to hit her with what Luffy hit Chopper with. I'm a monster. I can't go on the ship. I'm a reindeer. Nigga, let's go. Fuck all that. Let's get out of here. I'm not to hear all that, man. No, but actually leave her though because she stinks. She's one of the good ones. Say, hey yo. But think it over again just a little further and we can escape. I can only give you my gratitude and apologies for risking your life to come here. You are not my kin, and yet you jumped into this dangerous place with your human body, fought, and spoke on my behalf. You have my deepest gratitude. Now I feel bad. Now I'm the asshole. Oh, brother. Now I'm an asshole because I don't want to like you. Oh, curry gum. No. The whole family stinks. Don't do this to me. I don't want to like Monaco. I don't want to like any of them. I want to hate. I choose hate. I choose hatred. Oh, all right. I lost. I'm moved. I'm moved. I lost. You have my deepest gratitude. I lost. Do you know you are my very first human friend? So I will not let your efforts go to waste. Okay, I'm back. I will somehow endure without being assimilated into the Taraka clan, and I will keep hanging on in the door so that I can escape together with that Garuda, Raltara. If chance permits, let's meet again. And there's Urvasi, there's Kinaravata. I heard from Eravata you approached the central node with no results. Ah, yes. I don't think I need to tell him about Shakuntala. At the time, the gods didn't seem to care about Shakuntala's situation. But I saw a peculiar Taraka. She seemed to be using the power of the wind. Why you? She didn't fuse with the other Tarakas and acted independently. She wished that there was still hope remaining in this universe and helped me. You should know who I'm talking about. Why you named the Taraku and appeared in front of you a while ago in the form of a child. You know something, right? She called herself an ancient human and said she loved the wind of this universe. No, not now. Hold on. I need a moment. Oh boy. Vayunim? Other than that, was there any other information? Look, he's trembling. You know what to do, bro. Go get her. Go and get her, bro. Forget everything else. Forget Indra. Forget. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Shakuntala is the only one getting a pass. Both her parents. All right, fair enough. My very first human friend melted me. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no. Vayu, please, my boy, come back to the side of good. Your only hope is Mirha. Responsibility tax. I know. Like, oh, I gotta do my duty. All that. I'm saving my girl. Before that, please tell me about the existence of the ancient human race. Why did they perish? What did they do wrong? Okay, this might be This might be part of the thumbnail I use. I like the face he's making here. It hurts. Rather than them doing something wrong, they were defective. They were annihilated early on because they were a race that did not fit into this universe. They were a race that recalled memories of their past lives even when they died and were reborn. However, they were not able to recall those lives on their own. Until they became adults, they have to sufficiently build up their current self and could only recall their past through the coming of age ceremony. Remember all this. Even then, because they were observed in third person perspective, their past lives simply became knowledge for the development of their next life without affecting their current life. But as the number of people who died holding deep resentments increased, the rules of coming of age ceremony became to break down. The deep resentments emphasized their past selves, making them experience the pain firsthand instead of from a third person perspective. A big lore drop for Lise to learn this. It's actually crazy that she has no idea about the ancient human race and whatnot until now. It's one of those things, dramatic irony. I don't have to get deep into that. We all know what that means. And begin to eat away at their present self. Later, some began to awaken their previous lives, memories on their own, even without going through the coming of age ceremony. Yes. They began to move as one mass, united by resentment. The gods were wary of that. There's a part in the middle that I don't quite understand. What does recalling past lives in third perspective mean? You are seeing your past lives as another person would. So it's impossible to recall things that others would not have noticed. No, even what is done unobserved is recorded. She's like, Nani? Their face is funny. Nandato? Why you nim? That part, bruh. There's a third person record when no one has seen it. How and where does such records come from? The record is with you. There is a record like that right next to you. Not her looking to the side like, bitch, no. That's what I She really looked beside herself like, bro, no, that's not what you did. We did literally. Come on. You can't just sorry, hold on. Oh Lord. I love you, Lise. Never change. Never, ever, ever, ever. You can't see it just like that. This is a record that appears only when judgment is made after death. She's like, oh. When it comes to judging the actions of a living being, individual memory is unreliable. Since your eyesight may not be normal, your intelligence may not be normal, or you may be deceiving yourself. In order to keep a record without any distortion, every intelligent being except the primeval gods is accompanied by a device that observes and records their actions. I don't know why this made me think of the messenger. Wasn't named Quarble? I know he was more so to like to revive you and yada yada, time crystals, time shards, but like just this thing following you around, like recording stuff. I don't know why the messenger came to my head first. I don't know. I have no idea. You must have learned that you will be judged by Yama after you die. Best god, the GOAT, top 3, undefeated. Yeah. The records that Yama sees at that time are exactly those. Even if the person in question cannot see properly or has lost their memory, the God who judges the afterlife can see all of those records. Among them, records that have a negative impact on disposition after death are called sins. Then it's possible to pass those sins on to someone else. Did you hear about that in there? Yes. Generally, it's impossible. Generally means that it's possible in special cases. That was a Speedwagon moment. Finally getting sins explained. Oh, really? Like for real, for real? Yes, even if it's not possible to completely eliminate sins, it's possible to manipulate them to some extent. Oh yes, because Thing was taken on Ganhavra sins. Yes, you just learned this recently. I'm slow. Yo, oh, that's the thumbnail. I lied. Yama, Yaga. Look at the goat. Got the scrolls in his hand. Elegant robe, long hair. Don't care. Look at him. Look. Are you looking? Yeah. No, Yama doesn't intervene. Yama doesn't intervene like that. Are you trying to say? Are you saying there are other fifth Zen gods governing the afterlife besides Yamanim? As far as I know, Yamanim is the only fifth Zen with that jurisdiction. Jurisdiction. What the hell is going on with my English today? Did you know that each of the primeval gods has two attributes? They are generally known as having one attribute, but in reality, there are four pairs of opposing concepts. So, with eight attributes, the four primeval gods share them in such a way that they keep each other in check. For example, Brahma's attributes are creation and order. Here, destruction, which is the opposite of creation, is possessed by Shiva. No, did I really? How did I skip dialogue? Jurisdiction. They're generally known as having one of the attribute in reality for concept eight attributes. The four primeval gods share them in such a way that they keep the other in check. For example, Brahma are creation and order. Amongst? Where is that? Amongst the gods presiding over the afterlife. If we're talking about fifth Zen, I thought maybe I read it in my head. My bad. All right, I got it. Order, destruction, Shiva, chaos, which is the opposite of order, is possessed by Kali. So, who was the opposite attribute of Vishnu's resurrection? Now that I think about it, in the story I heard back then, there was a primeval god who promised to give the ability to kill enemies without them being resurrection. Second attribute reveal. Okay, this is when they were in the other forms. Aside from Brahma and Vishnu, the only ones left are Shiva and Kali. If we consider Shiva as the one who made the most destructive proposal, the only one left it's Kali. That's right. It's because of Kali that Yama rarely deviates from his principles. Keeping the order of death is a deterrent to Kali's intervention. We keeping primeval gods in check. We got one shot skills. If you got a lifespan, he drippy. He be judging you, sending you to hell, heaven, wherever the case may be. Who's better? Whomstithist? Point them out to me. They don't exist. He's the greatest. This is a Yama chapter. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is a Yama Nim chapter. Okay? Yeah, all right. Kali's second attribute is death. Yeah. So it's split in a way that they're supposed to keep everybody in check. Like, I'm water, you're fire, but you're electricity and you're yada yada. I get it. I need this panel too. Hell yeah. Bada boom, bada bing. Every time something goes against those principles, Kali is given a chance to evade the afterlife. So Yama has no choice but to protect himself. If not for that, your lifespan would have been extended long ago. Kubera leaves. Since the greatest predicament. Hold on. Which could mean that Utah's fourth attribute is death too. Now we just gotta figure out what the two between Shiva and Vishnu are, because they only gave us one for Vishnu and Shiva. Resurrection and destruction. Kubera Lee, since the greatest predicament of the current universe is that you won't live past the year N23. How you end the chapter like that? How? Hola mi corazón. How? I need more. Tiara, where are you at, yo? Tiara, please. We need more. Aren't we one chapter behind technically? Right? This chapter was really rock. What are you doing, Glam? You want to talk about it? Are you busy? It's cool if you're busy. I'll grab my headphones if you want to discuss a little. Okay, to be continued. Let me read the So Yama has an extended lead lifespan because he's afraid of Kali. So basically, if he does it, it gives her an opportunity. He's really Yeah. So I jumped the gun. He's not actually keeping her in check. He's actually protecting himself. But he would probably have already extended her lifespan if he could. So yeah. Let's read the blog. Kurigam's blog. Season 3, episode 336 and 2022. One beats 100. She can't defeat them, but she can buy some time. Many people asked for this character's name, but none of the ancient humans have been named yet. Even Brillis reincarnations. There must be a reason for that, right? There's lore reasons? All right, come through, come through, come through. Let me go grab the headphones. Back in the flash. I'm back, and I'm black, and I'm wiggity wiggity not whack. Yeah. How do I do this again? I can't even tell if this is plugged in properly. These headphones be fucking up, bro. Hopefully that works. Go to Discord. Hello.
What's up, brother?
What it
I love your
do?
ham radio mic.
I really need to just put this stupid thing in the thing that I have, but because I have a swing arm. I don't know why I don't use it. I don't know what's wrong with me. How you doing though? You're good?
I'm chilling.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear.
We gotta hit each other's lines later, but
For sure.
For now.
Yeah.
I was helping Laz with Wukong a bit earlier, so once we're done with this, I'm gonna slide back to Jay's and get back in there with him. But that's another thing we gotta talk about at some point.
Yeah, I gotta get it and hop on it. But I know you had a great time playing it, right? Like it's fire.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh,
I bought Journey to the West because of it. I was like, fuck it, I gotta do it at this point.
I've technically never actually read it. Like I know so much about it, and I've seen like some reasons and whatnot, but I've never actually read Journey to the West. So
Same.
they didn't yet invent names during the ancient humans' times. Did I know that already?
No.
I don't think I knew that. But
Finish
okay.
the notes first.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me a second. Okay. Must be a reason for that, right? Friends. The Shakuntala equal Lee's reincarnation theory has been around since the beginning of the series and it still exists today. Today, not true. No, not true. Who's who's handsome? Why did Vayu seem to neglect Lee's when he was summoned? When he cared for her so much here?
Fergo's a bastard for
I know.
for writing that.
Yeah. You said no, that was a joke. Oh my bad. I have so many thoughts in my head going on right now. I have too many feelings. I'm having big feelings. Looking at them now, their coloring is strangely overlaps, eh? There was also a scene like that with God Kubera, though Kali wasn't wearing clothes at the time. After it was mentioned that the primeval gods have two attributes, there have been people who have taken a guess that Kali's other attributes for quite some time. And the most common guesses were death and love. Love is interesting. The answer revealed itself finally, but it would have been fun for the god of love to hate love above all else, I think. You're a bastard. You're gonna die. To be continued. Like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Don't end the chapter like that. Anyways, what do you think? Talk to me.
This chapter and the last one have really kind of saved the arc for me in a lot of ways. Because we started off real fucking strong, and then we were cooking until about, I'd say, 2/3 of the way through. Then we had that little stretch, I think, post-Kamadou getting introduced to probably the third most recent chapter, where it was kind of starting to drag a little bit, and then these have really started dragging us back in, because the central node is a big deal that we haven't really delved into a lot, and now this stuff, like, we got 4 different major reveals at different points in just this chapter. Yeah. For a second, when Vayu started talking about second attributes, I thought she was about to drop all of them for everybody.
So did I. I'm like you're a bastard.
I was about to lose my mind. Like, Shiva's second attribute? It's I was about to lose it.
I wonder what it is.
Ali's being deaf is interesting, because one would have thought it was like time. So now it's weird how It's well, actually, we know. Yeah, death gives her jurisdiction over names, so we finally got that answered. How the hell she has jurisdiction over names?
Yes.
The time thing is the only thing that's going to be a little bit weird.
Yeah, we gotta figure that one out. I'm not sure. I know why. So wait. So hold on. We got. Wait. Shiva is what was creation.
It's Shiva's destruction.
No, Shiva's destruction. Brahma's creation and
Order. So that makes sense mirrored with chaos.
And then resurrection is Vishnu. We don't have the other. So Shiva and him, we don't have the other two for. Okay.
So we don't know which two could balance each other out for them. So there's no way of guessing which it is.
Yeah, and I jumped the gun with YAMA. I got too hype. I said, "You keeping her in check? He different."
Nope.
Like no, he's fighting for his fucking life.
He's keeping him in check. Yeah.
I'm like, damn it. I got too excited. I got too hyped. That's my boy. Y'all know I'm a cosplay as YAMA someday, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Get a nice robe, walk around with my scrolls, and just be raw. Have aura, as the kids say. I wonder if Vishnu's second attribute is time, but then what would be the opposite of that?
Void, maybe.
Abyss. Mm.
Yeah, like some absence of something. I mean, that would fit Shiva pretty aptly. I just don't know how like that attribute would... See, this is the problem. If we get this mirroring, this is more Shiva lore, where it's like, why the hell isn't this dude in the story? Even more. Just
teasing me. Like I need him.
Like it might actually be better for the long-term health of the story to never reveal what their second attributes are until like the end. Because then it's going to be like, well, if this other attribute exists that nobody else has, what's it going to look like? Because nobody else ever has order domain with Brahma, but Brahma's like the main villain at this point.
And I don't recall there ever being an attribute called love. Am I wrong? Am I right about that?
No, there's not.
So that would be another one that's just kind of a special one. So yeah. Actually, Shiva can erase existence and remove someone from the timeline, so that could be the opposite of time. Erasure?
Void,
deletion?
Something like that.
Moo. Yeah, nothingness. Moo. Some like...
Yeah.
Get in your... Yeah. We never got a chance... Wait, actually, the sin stuff was really interesting, too. With the
Finally got a full-throated explanation of the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that it like actually works with the death attribute in this way, where it's like Tower of God pockets, low key, just sitting by them.
Oh, that's probably a better way of looking at it. I'm like, why did I think of the friggin' Quarble or whatever from The Messenger?
Quarble.
like all you do is be like, you suck, you stink, you died again. I'm eating time shards. Like. By the way, we gotta talk about the Watchmaker stuff too. Watchmaker the throws, is that what it's called? I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just replay Seal stuff. I'm just replay it. But I don't know if I have time. I don't know. Anywho, we never got a chance to speak about some of the other chapters, but anything else in here you want to say first? Okay, wait, say the name first. No, let me read it.
Shakuntala.
Shakuntala.
Runner her respect.
I can't believe this just happened to me, bro.
You got Urvasi greatness and then her. Back-to-back fish.
In 4K on live camera. Okay, 1080p, but still, like, I don't want to like y'all. I don't like your clan.
You also can't help it for Manaka, because she was out here helping young brother Maruna get through that time travel shit, too. So we gotta gas her up as well.
Gon Hyrule doesn't deserve anything he gets in life, bro.
Oh, man.
He doesn't. He said preservatio erasure?
This has got to be some anime JoJo shit that I've never heard of.
JoJo?
If it was JoJo. The T.O. part, maybe just think of Iraqi and Italianness. So I just assumed it.
Giorno Giovanna. Gio. Vento Aero. Hold on. Yeah, Vayu, you know what to do, bro. Just forget your responsibilities. But he's probably...
You probably don't remember this. I said this...
Go ahead.
I said this when we first started seeing that he was going to be a big character in the arc. Mm-hmm. That I felt like that there was potential that he was going to feel some type of way about this version of Lee's meeting her in the future if he learned about his wife still being alive. Mm-hmm. And the reason he might not have felt that way in the past, because, like, oh, she's not the one that I met before. So he, like, differentiates the two beings. If that's right, And like Lee's comes back, and he sees the experiences she's had with insight, and is like able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
If this brother doesn't switch up, dog. Oh my god. My biggest fear though for this Naya, I swear to God, if he hears this, one, he might still swing on he might swing on Indra. Although I'm not sure about that one, especially because I don't know if he's gonna cope himself into not believing any of this. I swear to God, if this rat goes to the top and erases the memories of this,
Oh my god.
then I will have problems if that occurs.
Don't do it, Vayu. Just do what you gotta do, man. You see me. This is why you can't give me responsibilities like this about the grand design of the universe or nothing. Someone I like is in danger. I'm breaking every rule. I don't care. I can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. They're like, oh, like your best friend's in danger, but they have to die for the timeline. The timeline. I'm saying for my best friend, like I don't care. I can't be trusted. So you can't give me these responsibilities. Oh man. So you said you thought the pacing slowed down a little bit, or was a problem?
Yeah.
Talk about
It was
that.
starting to be. It was starting to become one. Like I thought. Well, I think between like chapters maybe 15 to 20 of the arc. So you're 21 of the arc. We were starting to run into there was a bit of drag building up because there was a lot of stuff being talked about in terms of dialogue that was, while informative, I wouldn't necessarily pushing the plot forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just felt like a lot of explaining of things. Now that we've gotten to this stuff, it feels a little bit different because this is heavily character relevant. A lot of this is heavily plot relevant. Like the Shakuntala stuff, that ties into why we see her in the central node when Shess is going nuts and Genharva interacts with her and like kills her so he can free Teo. Like that's like I'm invested in that because that's important to the present and plays into characters that are in the present. A lot of the earlier stuff it was good character work. Like Urvasi got points from it. Ashura got points from it. Kamadu for sure has gotten points from it. I'd argue to a certain extent Kanara has gotten points from it. But it was like the plot portion felt plotting to a certain extent. I don't know if you felt that, but once we hit like chapter 20, I was starting to be like, okay, we need to wrap this arc up in like 5 chapters. Otherwise, we're going to start having an issue. And I feel like we're hitting that pace at this point.
I think we hit a good stride. I think we're gonna kind of, I'll say speed run, but just kind of go at the good pace there. Like I don't know that I felt it. Maybe because I read them so fragmented, but I agree. I think I agree with it though. But where I felt like maybe we didn't really do much for a while. It kind of reminds me of Kurigam complaining, like almost like outing herself, like, "Yo, my bad for having these guys talk on the cliff for like 3 chapters." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's meaningful. It's okay." Like. They doing something. People mentioned both in the Reddit and the Discord that the Hindu mythology has concepts of preservation and renewal, and that could be the final pair between Vishnu and Shiva. That's interesting. Renewal and preservation. I mean, I might have to kind of.
The problem is that we already got renewal with resurrection.
Yeah,
those are synonyms.
So,
I really do think or who was it said it earlier? Was it Pantagana? I think time and like void or nothingness or absence or something like that is probably our most likely outcome at this point, given what their abilities are.
Yep. Kamadu was interesting. Oh yeah,
Kamadu's great.
I love him.
Surprise character for sure.
Did not expect him to be good to be this raw in any capacity, honestly, or me care about him in any capacity. Shout out to VB, Vayu's betrothed. Yeah, of course, Tak. I mean, that's the best clan. Like, what do you? That's the greatest clan of all time. There was no question about him. We know he was like that. But like, even him, like keeping his promises and all those things, like that was dope. Like, he did his thing. And when they tried to attack him, he just stood there like, this is bait. Y'all falling for this bait? Get wrecked. Badass talk time and Vayu. Oh, I never got a chance to specifically speak to you about time name, record name, fake Rao. Fake Rao. Talk to me about that concept. How did you feel about it in the moment?
I mean,
that shit.
I remember that reaction. Crying ass boy, soft ass boy. No, it was goaded.
God, that was such a good one.
Because you and I have been. I think you even said this in both videos you talked about. You and I have been on this train for fucking forever at this point. That she and he need to have a scene together, and this just makes it stronger. Like, this is the appetizer.
Yeah.
They got to see each other again, like for real, for real. Now the interesting thing is that initially when you read that, you're like, oh, is this like some weird echo of time? But then the second chapter, including it, is like, wait a minute, that could be Rao taking the responsibility of time, but then be like, nah, bro, I'm actually this entity. I'm not actually your dad. You know what I'm saying? But like, it actually could have been.
You could make the case either way. I think she did a good job with it. Was like, I became this, so I'm no longer Rao, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of depends
Yes.
on how you interpret it. So I'm with you, 100%. Oh, now that you mentioned it, the chaos attribute became the nil attribute after the cataclysm. Wonder if nil is not really absence, but an actual attribute.
I don't know how that would work, Corey, because then that would mean that Kaz and Teo have access to an attribute that actually doesn't have to do with Callie, because they're triple nil, which was triple chaos, which would mean that the attribute then became actually triple secondary Shiva instead of triple primary Callie, which I don't know if that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, this really needs to happen soon, yo. I gotta do
does.
it. I just need time. I just need time and energy and a clone. That's really what I need. Agreed. It could be Rao, the host, in control with a mix of the others. I didn't necessarily get a sense that it was like a hive mind thing with the with record time nim, more so that it can take the forms of many other people if it wanted to. But to Lee's, it always looked like Rao, no matter what form he was trying to take.
That could imply that it's its true form.
Yeah.
There's also an interesting thing here. Given all the things Lise has, she might actually have like some hidden other attribute that isn't just Earth. Given all like the abilities that she's done this way, like seeing certain things that nobody should. Well, I guess it's the time part because of Ananta. I think even stronger. I think because we got a thing literally called Time Nim, and it expressed itself as like a concept in the world and the shedding. Also, I really do think that time has to be like Vishnu's secondary attribute. Like I don't think there's any other way around it.
It would be weird if it would be weird if it wasn't, but because like he's the one I always thought probably had it, but just with Callie, because Callie's been doing time rewinding stuff, so it's like how she has some facsimile of this. Is it because they're opposites or something? Like I'm not sure what she did or what happened.
Well, it might be just under the chaos branch, low key, which then I could understand as well. Potentially Brahma having some manipulation over it, because I think we might have had that theory at some point. I don't know what evidence prompted it, but I think Order could have something to do with it. Because as far as we know about Order, it's just, hey, I can locate people in a machine in the human search system. That's the only ability we've ever seen. Or there was something else about it. It had to do with names, I think. I can't. Somebody in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong.
With you, right? Also, it would also mean Shiva's attributes would occupy 2 months. Maruna could also see through things like Kubera's cheerleader form. Maybe time has aspects of just being that have aspect of time. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's what it is, Corey. You can see the names. Because that's why
See
Claude
names.
is able to see names.
And the date of death.
That death attribute doesn't allow you to do that. It's only date of death that allows you to see, or it's only death attribute that allows you to see date of death. Names is order. So that also means that Brahma has some control over names as well.
That bubblegum.
I think it might actually be likely that all 4 primevals have some access to names, actually. Because if that's the case, it'd be weird for Shiva to be the only odd man out.
Well, no, because then because you need if he didn't have if they could if all 3 of them could do it and he couldn't, that would mean he can't keep them in check in terms of like who they give certain powers and what stuff to
It also wouldn't make any sense.
So it wouldn't balance.
It also
wouldn't be balanced.
Yeah. It wouldn't make any sense for how erasing existence work either, because he like totally erases you, like name, presence in time, physical body, soul, like all of it's fucking gone. So it has to have some sort of jurisdiction over names for him.
Yeah,
too.
because
Vishnu had to split it.
I was about to say, remind me what the great snakes thing. What was her name?
Manasseh.
Manasseh then became Manasseh, Vin, and Sagara, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yoo-hoo! Oh my god, man.
This chapter was.
Tiara, drop another one. I see like 12 days, yo. We're one behind. We need it. We need it. I need it. Give it to me. I want it. All four of them did have names in the beginning. Three of them gave out names, and Callie kept names for herself. Because Callie's the one. Put respect on her name.
So, Chad, do we think Callie's attribute is legitimately just the same as Yama's, just the death attribute, point blank, period? Or do we think it's something else? I also think it's a bit odd that if her attribute was death, why would the Primevals feel the need to make a fifth, or to make a second, like, 5th Zen created god that's on the level of the naturals that has control over death? Maybe it's because they just don't feel like they can trust Callie. That's probably the most likely answer. But because we had always thought initially that like Yama was not a being that came into existence until like death started to happen in the universe. That's why he wasn't a natural.
That's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. Because you just reminded me of the nature gods and everything. Like that's a good point.
Yeah. Because Ushas is actually a natural and Yama isn't, even though she's 4th Zen. So it has more to do with like universal concepts and foundations than like the actual element themselves.
When the first Neanderthal went, "Ooh man, make fire." That's what. Yama was originally a 4th Zen god. He attained enlightenment afterwards.
Yeah. But he was a created god, though, Corey. He wasn't there at the beginning of the universe.
I think he's the only god that was created in the universe to do that.
Yes, yes, he was.
Let me just see something. In order to keep a record without any distortion, every intelligent primeval, you must learn yada yada. The records that Yama sees. Wait, not that part. I want the other part with Callie for a second. Yeah, Yamanim. No, Yama doesn't intervene like that. Are you saying that there are other Fizz and gods governing the afterlife besides Yama? As far as I know, Yamanim is the only 5th Zen of that jurisdiction. Do you know that the primevals, boom, 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 8 attributes? She's a bastard for not giving me all of them. I want them all. Shiva, yada yada, boom, boom, boom. Chaos. They heard the story back then. Proposal. It's Callie. That's right. Because of Callie that Yama rarely deviates from its principles. Keeping the order of death is a deterrent to Callie's intervention. Every time something... Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, it sounds like that they both probably have equal access to the same amount of powers from the death attribute, but Yama doesn't engage in certain ones, because if he does, then that gives her the ability to do so for other ones that are just as bad, probably. If used towards her own ends. Like, I don't think it's an actual variation of the death attribute in terms of their abilities. I think it's the exact same. It's just that their methods are different. And one of them is completely tailored to make sure the other one doesn't pop off.
Yeah. Every time something goes against those principles, Callie is given a chance to invade the afterlife.
Yeah, it has to be the same attribute then.
So Yama has no choice but to protect himself. If not for that, your lifespan would have been extended a long time ago, which I found that to be interesting. Without her intervention,
well, we know Lee's is a card held by 3 gods, right?
Yes.
So we assume Callie is one, and that because she is like plan upon plan upon plan upon plan to make you to fucking kill everything. So maybe Lee's extending her lifespan would be one of them. Because we can also assume that the other gods the ones that we've heard that consider her a card are Kubera and Agni. So, and Agni's role in that is still fucking weird. We still have to figure out why that is. But
he hasn't been around much since that Mirror stuff either. Really.
Yes. I mean, granted, we've been time hopping.
Yeah.
Outside of Kubera and Kubera, we've been time hopping. So we got to get back for real for a lot of this stuff to pay off.
I'm actually pretty ready to go back to N23, like the present time and stuff too. Like I am pretty. It's N23, right? Present time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm kind of ready, but again, execution is everything. I'm not gonna rush here, but I am. I think I'm ready to get back.
We just got to get her to Time Lord level.
Yeah.
And then we can go back.
So, couldn't this be an aspect of chaos? Yama is order death, and Callie is chaos defying orderly death.
No, I don't think it's a. I don't think the attributes are that delineated. I think they're the same. It just depends on how they use them.
Taraka was nigh impossible to kill. Taraka's
Yeah.
that dude. I think if he makes things aligned to chaos, it becomes more aligned to Callie's nature and becomes easier for her to intervene. If
Yep.
Lee's dies, the Kubera not to name a name game ends, so they don't even have the option of keeping her alive past 23 to delay it. I was also reminded that she's the reason for Yuta to behave himself. That's actually also a good point. Yeah, actually, I
This
don't
is
know.
also
I don't think she's. I don't know. Actually, maybe she will not actually pass that year.
coming back to the present is also going to be a bit weird now because Lee's now has 3 fucking broken weapons. She's got Sword of Ray, she's got Black Silver Sword, and she's got the name changing spear, which she still hasn't popped out at all yet.
And I don't know. I don't know what the significance would be for her because for some reason I have to just like write this down maybe and just keep reading it. What the silver and the black sword, both like one like hide your true transcendental value or something, or was
And
it
the other one hides your life force.
There's what it was, and then together it does something else.
They can lower those 2 things, but then you get like an attack.
Well,
I think it's like you get an attack transcendental that applies the same effect to an opponent. I think
something like that. I gotta reread it again. 'Cause I never remember it for some reason off the top of my head. I
it
always
was
have to
a,
revisit
it was a
it.
very honest to God. That's probably the one transcendental in this verse where I'm like, this feels very Hunter esque, overcomplicated. I'm not gonna lie.
Taking the whole page to say it cuts
Yep.
wind.
Yep.
It cuts through wind. It cuts you.
It makes you weaker.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think like, could she have a reason to use the black sword, or the silver sword, or the black silver sword in conjunction?
I don't know,
like
dude.
so. Because you're
Especially because
you're just bringing up her arsenal, so I'm just bringing up the concept. She could still split the swords if she needs to. I'm not sure what the significance
Yes.
would be, what the reason would be, but she can also split them up, combine them.
I'd also say
name changing
considering
spear.
that, yeah, I'd also say considering that they're Garuda's weapon, her bringing him the weapon back in the present when he's now active again could be a thing, or she splits them because we had gotten that statement that he didn't like fusing them together because he felt like he would abuse it in some way, which speaks to Garuda's character. So it might be a thing of, let me split the swords up and give them to Maruna and Kalavinka, potentially, because I don't think she's going to give them to Yuta, because you can't really trust Yuta with them at this point.
No, stay there for a second because I want to talk about the Yuta thing with you in a sec. Black sword hides life force. Silver sword hides transcendental value. Merge lowers those values and becomes stronger in proportion to those reduced values. Thank you. You get an attack that is as powerful as the amount of your power that was lowered. So if I'm like OD over 9,000 and that shit drops to like 100, you're getting hit with something crazy. I think it lowers the values to have a powerful attack, and Yuta would be insanely strong with it.
Yes, he would.
Yuta's already insanely strong, but yes, he would be. Were you kind of surprised when she ended up kind of trading Yuta?
No, because because again, this plays into the timeline thing. He has to be like locked up in the Kanara clan stronghold for the future to what we know to make sense.
That's a good point.
And I think because remember, I think there's a flashback at one point where Lise wakes up and she's like, the Kanara clan have captured Yuta. What? And then Kanara's like, you told me to put him here in the past. I think we got a flashback like that. I could be tripping, but I'm fairly certain because remember when Lise came in, she was like,
but
oh,
she
I
did,
have-
but
I
that
have
version of
blackouts
her
my
didn't.
memory.
She didn't know yet. But then now when she, okay,
Yes.
yeah. Ooh, Kurigam.
So this is filling in gap. It's the same thing with the Shakuntala thing for present. Like, this was good to bring Urvasi back in the plot, but then it also tied in like what Shakuntala was doing, and might also explain why she was she had more of a predilection to help Teo because she'd already had a human friend in the past before that.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. You're my first human friend. Oh my god, I don't want to be moved. I didn't ask. I didn't ask to be moved, bro. I didn't. I did not. Her immediately giving the swords back to Garuda or Baruna, his son, because it's not hers, is very in line with Lisa's character secretly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he doesn't have an actual attack from doesn't have a good frame. I like how adorable Lee's carrying Yuta is. the reverse princess carry. She'd be carrying the prince.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this is good stuff. Like I'm at like a 9 out of 10 this week. Am I higher? Am I a 10? Might be a 10. Yama. You know what? Yama stocks. Biased. I don't care. 10. 9.628105. What was my favorite panel? The Yama one, when he was looking crispy, walking with the scrolls in his hands.
Man, I don't know.
And then for the dialogue, I don't know if it's getting the attributes. I don't know if it's the sins. I don't know. Fine.
You're my first human friend. Got him.
I'm trying to thrive off negativity. Y'all got my heart beating. Shit. Come on, man.
I think my favorite panel might be. I think it might be Callie and Yama when she's on like that Throne of Skulls.
I feel like I've seen that panel before though, for some reason.
We were in the same room with Kubera talking to her at one point, and she didn't have any clothes on.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she fully said that in the blog post.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff though. What's your guys' favorite panel in the chat? What's your favorite piece of dialogue, and what would you rate the chapter for the week? And if Tiara drops another one like tomorrow on the weekend, I'm there, yo. I don't care. I'm there. Even if I'm here for half an hour, I'm here, yo. I need it. I need the next chapter. I got so many thoughts. You think we see Raltara again? Yeah, I think we'll see her again. I actually like Raltara, so I hope that we can like get her out of this in some way, shape, or form. I don't know, but I like Raltara. Once Raltara did the what she called it, the blitz tactics, with the that's all I needed. I was forever a fan. That was all I required. It's too fire, man. Callie having the death attribute actually explains the edgy skulls in her room. Honestly, just skulls. 10 out of 10. Too much dialogue to choose. I'm not mad at that because I'm thinking like, is it the sins? Because the sins part was good. The ending was good. The line with Shakutala was good. I like the explanation for just learning some of the attributes of the primevals was good. So just like I don't know, I'm cooked. Even Vayu being like, oh, like, do you have any other information?
He looked shook. I swear to God, he was like, let me just talk about this so I don't have to think about my wife getting murdered at my own hands.
Yeah. That's tough. Then you just see me like, oh, my bitch in the central node.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Bye. You're gonna see some super wind with my Beats by Dre on.
Fuck some eyes.
Yeah.
Gonna blow you all up.
Hell yeah. We getting so much exposition in Lee's, and Lee's is nice. How Lee's is actually getting the info in the universe. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Like we said that. Like it's nice that she specifically is starting to learn these things, like what ancient humans and sin and whatnot. Yeah, because she didn't know it before. Because
I just thought, bruh. Oh my God, Lee's in the present snap. Knowing this info in the present, the dynamic with Brilith and Agni and her. Oh shit. Oh God, I just thought of that.
I know about.
Just thought of that.
I know about betrothed, and I know user ancient. Woo! That's my my wife.
Agni gonna walk her. Please help a brother out. Let me win her back, please. I need a wingman.
There you go. Lee's about to save everyone, yo. Favorite panel was Shakuntala with Raltara, so that I can escape together with that Garuda.
That panel looked like something to me before in the past, where somebody had been like laying down.
Whistle, YYUI.
Oh my God, was that in reference to Genharva sitting on Manaka's lap? Like, bro. Kurigan, you bitch! You evil woman!
I still can't believe she ended the chapter like this. That's so. You're like you about to die to be continued, huh? Like don't end the chapter like that. What's wrong with you? God.
Granted, I think she already knew her date of death.
She did, and she knew, funny. And she also knew her lifespan was extremely short. It's like Asha, but still, it's just like
it's still funny.
It's just like she's mean. You guys don't believe me. She's mean, bro. When Yuta mentioned kidnapping Lee's, we had a similar panel too.
Oh my, yes.
This might be time to start, yo. Might just have to start to reread. I feel like I can get through season 1 definitely in a weekend, though. Weekend for weekend? I don't know.
Hard. It's really like once you get to a point in season 2, it's like fuck.
You can't stop. I feel like that's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna get to a point where like okay,
you're gonna hit frozen tears and be like, fuck.
God
you're
damn it!
Mad, but you want to keep going.
and then I'll have, and then like I know so many scenes in the past that I've read, like I read are gonna be somewhat recontextualized with the foreknowledge that I have now, so it's gonna hit different, you know, like.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. What's gonna hit it most for you is being like, where's Manasvin? Where's Kubera at? That's gonna be the one.
And like I literally want to make a video like this is the god of
Finding
Earth.
one.
This is Manasvin. This is not Manasvin. This is like the god of Earth. Like I actually do want to do that. Like I did say the one thing I'm gonna look out for the most is who's who, which every time. So yeah. I hope you get Ran too soon. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Ran. When Yuta mentioned, wait, I read that already. The question is how long till you pass Haku again? His review has been fun to follow. I've seen about 3 of his live reactions while I was working out and stuff. But yeah, I need to speed him up. But also, I need to do another video with him and pick his brain about certain things. But yeah, he finally is at the sword test. Hell yeah! But all right, guys, if Tierra drops another chapter, let me know immediately. I'm not doing a tier list for Tower God today. I'll say that for another day. I'm saying that for tomorrow. Tomorrow we need a stream. We need something to do. So we'll do that tomorrow. But it's Empire hours, and I gotta go eat and do some things. I did actually, just real quick, just because I gotta be a shameless plug myself. I did drop a video on my other channel again today. It's been a while.
IP one. IP one.
You peed one?
The IP one.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Sorry. My bad. So you guys want to
urine one, guys? Obviously.
If you guys want to peep that, it's right now. Is it right now?
Meow.
It's unscripted though. But yeah. Haku doing the opposite of a speedrun. Good on him, honestly. I can never do it. Yeah, I would have folded. You guys would have talked to me one day like, I'm caught up. Like, what about the live react? I didn't have time. I'm caught up. That's what would happen to me. But all right. Also, I love Indra clearly distressed about his betrothed. Punk ass Indra.
Oh yeah, Indra been on fraud watch this arc.
They had him shaking. When what is? Well,
Urbasi pulled up and he was like, "No, unacceptable."
Also, we know what killed me too. You know what? I think what they're making. I'm the king of the bugs. I think that makes sense. The Garuda clan will come back. You know, now that I've really thought about it, like as soon as he knew they could come back, he's like, nah, never mind. Fuck that. We're not doing this. I'm like, Ashura, bro, you kill me, dog. You kill me. He's so funny, yo. He's hilarious.
Ashura's a rat. He thought back to when he asked for Garuda to come out and play, and we got some trauma.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't know if you and I got to speak about Ravana getting stomped out and coming back. I remember.
Oh my God! Catharsis to the smack your bitch up. Equal rights and lefts, baby. That was goaded. Put that bitch in her place. Oh my goodness.
And Ravana trying to turn around. Oh, sure. No, don't you turn around on some cutesy. Like, no. Don't you try that.
She turned around and he said, "Shut the fuck up." Ravana's that instigating asshole, man. She always stirred some shit up, and Asher's like, you know what? He's got that. He's like that parent that like making them mad is really hard to do, but when you like actually like make the bomb explode in their head, it's just it's over at that point. Like you're done. Like there's no escape.
It's when you piss off the non-disciplinary parent. Not to say they don't like discipline you, but it's the one who doesn't hit you. When you piss that parent off, you're getting fucked up. You're getting fucked up. Like the one who always hits you is whatever. You'll be alright. You get used to it. Good on him. Do I can never do it? Wait, bro, did not think twice. Ashura was badass. Keep him dead. They're still cute. I like Ashura. Ashura's growing on me. I think he's one thing.
Definitely grown on me.
He's one thing I'm gonna keep an eye on out for sure on my
A lot of characters have grown on me this arc.
Actually,
a lot of them.
I mean, and me and you be pretty lock and stuff sometimes too, because even me and you are like Marut. Okay, like
yeah, like that's exactly what Kamadu.
Yeah.
Is this arc's Marut. It's like I thought this guy was just some rando Kanara clan member, and then it's like, oh, he's Shessa Chatan's dad, probably. Like, okay,
yeah. And
Jesus.
He's like, I miss the real you, the original you, not this new you, the remixed you. And I said, Oh, he important. Like he is essential. Maru would be good to
And
keep
that
up
was
with
what
too.
was the other thing? He was when he was like, "Fuck your boots ability. I don't give a shit." Like what?
I think
You can just not care.
I don't know what he did, and then he just I think the thumbnail was like I put like I could use a hand because he took her hands off. He wasn't even named so far. He's raw though. I like him. He's honestly grown and gone up their ranks pretty quickly, all things considered. He's not like in my top 10 or nothing, but I like him. If probably the top 20, he might be there, like in that 18 spot or something. We'll see though, because I'm thinking about doing a top 30 for the end of the year, later in the year.
I've been updating that fucking character tier list for forever.
Yeah, let's do.
Like,
You want? You down? You want to do one? Me, you. Let's get like
I
Bao.
can do it. Yeah.
Get Bao.
Like, dude, Commodore was in like D tier when he was first introduced. That like immediately shot into B tier. Like it was like Jesus Christ, man.
By the way, you guys go watch the Kubera videos that I dropped last week and this week. Y'all not running that up. I need 100 views at minimum. Go ahead though. Sorry.
No, I'm done. I think.
Yeah. Oh, we ate this week though. We did. Again, I actually think I agree with you. I think was it the beginning of N20 that you weren't feeling a little bit too, or was it the other arc, the first arc before that?
It was the beginning of N20 was no, not N20.
Finite. That's what it was. See that
that's
I
the
didn't.
one I wasn't feeling.
I didn't necessarily agree with, but with what you said made sense to me. I agree with it. Like we picked back up. And
This one I wasn't even starting to feel it. I was just like seeing warning signs.
Like okay, like
only
we're stagnating a little bit in terms of pacing. Like let's push forward. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you with that. But I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, I be making silly thumbnails. All right, you guys be safe. If you have free time, go watch Simi. It's Empire Hours. Also scheming, you be scheming. All right, we out. See y'all tomorrow.
You guys got to pull up for Simi today because he's in shambles because N20 got shut down.
The poor man's life is just crumbled right in front of him, bro. And Hentai not that it's gone. He said, "What? Huh?"
The
Poor
best
guy.
part was when he was like, I think he was eating like some waffle or pancake. He's like, I don't even got syrup for this shit.
Oh goodness! All right, you guys be safe. Tomorrow Tower God tier list, and next week I promise we're gonna do the last All Fiction Cup stream with our teams for Pixel Cup Soccer. It's been a while. Be safe. Yo, what's up, Patreon people? I appreciate you guys as always for the continued support. Or if you're new, shout out to the CBLs. That's the Certified BAM lovers. But a bigger shout out to the Priest of Fire. That's Brilliant Gang. They might be the real CBLs. And the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods, the tier 3s. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Big Mon Catan, Lucky Roo, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Rek Mazzino, Wolf General, Siler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. What's happened to my voice? Thank you.